Hello?
Hi.
Hey! Tommy, what's going on?
You've been in this world, right? You've done radio before?
I've done radio. I got TV, radio, and so I got Welcome to the D is the TV show. I've done radio with. So my first show I did was This Moment in Time. Dave Bickler, who was the lead singer for Survivor, did Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah,
nice.
My co-host. Mark Cass has been my co-host, who is also on the TV show with me, and I have a new one coming. John Troxtell, who is the second in command of the Joint Chiefs for the last 9 years, just retired. He is going to be my co-host on that one.
Wow, how cool.
So, yeah, I've been doing this a long time. Been in the music industry forever. I do have I work for a record label that's through Universal. So I've been there, done that, seen it.
Nice.
That's
awesome.
Really, yeah.
Wow, quite the resume.
So there's a couple things I want to dig into. This let's start with the record label. You said with Universal?
Yeah.
What are you doing for them?
MI5 Recordings out of New York. They have 4 divisions. So you got MI5 has one in Paris, London, Detroit, New York.
James Bond?
So the office.
That's MI6.
Oh, MI6.
MI6.
MI6, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he's one level. He's one level. No license to kill. Otherwise the same.
Correctly. We're licensed to thrill.
Yes.
There you go.
That's the difference.
Nice. So what are you doing for them?
I actually one of the presidents of one of the divisions.
Oh, wow.
Out of Detroit. Also, I've worked there a long time. So I do a lot with their A&R campaigns. And marketing, we seem to focus on, but pretty much we're a jack of all trades. No matter what you do in the music industry, especially at those levels, you do everything. It's a 24/7 job.
So what's the landscape now? I mean, compared to say even 10 years ago, what has the focus
tougher.
completely changed?
Yes, the focus has completely changed. It's more money based, I think. New artists have a tougher time breaking into the industry. If you don't have sponsorship, social media numbers, and a good business, plan and a marketing plan, they won't even look at you.
So you think it's tougher now, huh? I always thought that would be kind of easier because you have an automatic audience. If you do something special, you can get on YouTube, whatever, and just do your own thing. But you're saying it's tougher to get into music?
It's tougher, trending wise. Think about this. So after LimeWire pretty much destroyed the industry,
right,
and there's no record sales anymore. So record labels are not making money off of record sales. So now they have to make money in other directions, usually sponsorships, syncing, and such is where they go with it. So you have to the artist has really got to come in with a solid plan and a solid branding. And if it doesn't have branding, you can't sell it to the sponsors. It's all about the money from the sponsors. Touring. I mean, Taylor Swift's making $500 million in touring. It's a lot of money that she's bringing in for that. And so the artists themselves don't have the money. If they don't have the money in the backing coming into it, they're not going to go anywhere. And that's why new artists are struggling. And unfortunately, I think American Idol, The Voice, and America's Got Talent has brought more people to believe that they can make it like they used to be able to make it, where people were handing records, handing millions of dollars to them. It does not happen like that anymore. And the problem with that is of course, American Idol, Voice, no one's really done anything. America's Got Talent, no one's really come out and made it big. But American Idol, we know Kelly Clarkson's come out, but remember, Kelly Clarkson didn't make her first dime, and I'm not joking about this. Her first time until October 2018.
Because they owned her, is that why?
Yeah,
10-year
it
contract.
was a bad deal.
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood's probably their number one, though, right? She's won like every award.
Well, Kelly, I think, has the bigger empire behind it.
Really?
Everything else that she's got
She's got
going
a talk
on.
Well, she's got the
now.
talk show.
Yeah.
Now she's on her own, though. She's got her own.
Yeah.
her
So
own thing.
I think she's gotten the lead on that, but I believe, Carrie Underwood probably did more successful in music than Kelly did.
Definitely.
I heard those contracts are just ironclad.
Well, my cousin was a backup singer for one tour.
That's right.
Or who?
Correct.
For
Carrie Underwood?
for Carrie Underwood, and it was an American Idol contract, and the
Yeah.
rules my cousin had as a backup singer,
Oh, really?
she couldn't say syllables if Carrie wasn't singing. She could only do oohs and ahs if Carrie wasn't singing.
Just the vowels?
She could never stand in front of Carrie. She had to always be behind her. Just she
crazy
had
how they thought it all
So
through.
everything was so thought through.
I think those
Only
are
green grapes, no red grapes
Yeah,
in the green
exactly.
room.
Yeah.
Skittles.
Yeah,
Skittles.
M&M's.
honestly, I don't think that's American. I think that's Carrie Underwood. I heard she's kind of a bitch.
No, that was this is
I've heard the
all
same thing.
American Idol. They had that thing
Nobody gets grapes.
like a well-oiled machine.
No Skittles.
You know how many tables she's knocked over? She's crazy.
So you said Taylor is making like $500 a year on touring.
But remember,
How much is that going to her? Because that's a pretty big
It's a lot
production.
of overhead. Got to be.
50% probably.
No
Ultimately,
shit.
it's probably 50%.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's doing good.
She's doing good, but she's
yeah.
the number one grossing artist in the industry.
For sure.
And
How many
it's
shows a
been
year
other
does
than-
she do, you think? 50?
Yeah.
Wow. That's some good money.
Yeah.
That's some
Money.
expensive
But
tickets.
she's got, look at her team.
Right.
She's got a heck of a team, but that cost her money too. So she's
Sure.
probably,
And it's been a long road.
Not my world.
The first time we heard about her, she was 17,
Well,
right?
you mentioned
And,
the money
it's,
coming
you know,
in.
it's a
You
long
have to
time
come in
ago.
with money. Didn't her?
Right.
Her dad was quite a wealthy
her
person.
dad. Yeah, her dad knew a lot of people, got investors, and they came in. So this is how she was, brought into it. Think about everybody who's, Katy Perry's parents paid for her to get in.
Yeah, you just
Lady
cannot
Gaga's
stop the promotions.
dad
Like
paid
go,
for
go,
it.
go. Yeah, keep
Yeah,
pumping
so-
money in.
But ultimately, looking at them all, they're very talented. What separates talent is the backing. Because think about this: Nashville. Every corner, there's at least 10 girls that sing on every corner that are just equally as good.
They're good.
Sure.
Two things make them stand out: backing and one song.
Yeah.
Which is a song they
Yeah.
probably don't even
Yeah.
write.
Right.
Yeah, which they don't have the rights to. Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. So tell us about the Music Attic here. What's going on with that?
So Music Addict. So what I did with that is something I did for no money. There's no money behind it. Originally, so ultimately we had a magazine under it. I made it simple. Music Addict, I just redid completely. Since there was no money involved in anything I was doing on that whole end, I redid this and just made it a community for artists, producers, fans, anybody that is connected to the music industry to be able to go there to connect. So ultimately, the worst thing I think was Facebook is tough to do this. You can't promote anything on Facebook without paying for it.
Right.
So Music Addict gets a lot of hits. And I'll tell you, this is out of all the domains I've ever owned, this one gets the most hits. And it's funny because Music Addict, and I think it's because the Addict
Yeah.
getting the most hits. So we get a lot of hits because of that. We're number one on Google and Bing, thank God, for that name. So ultimately, we get a lot of hits. It comes to the benefit of everybody else. That SEO that's on that will give people, when you promote your own music on there or a project you're doing, that's free advertisement that's going out not just to the people in the community, but to all the search engines. So I did this because I thought that the music community itself needed a place that was dedicated just strictly for that.
Right. So now
And it's open.
go ahead.
It's open source, and musicians can post their stuff and free of charge, and
I'm
help promote
not
it.
restricting anything other than don't throw me in jail.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome.
So now are you like producers going on there and just kind of combing through it every so often?
Yes. Yeah, they are. And a lot of people, because of, all the people I know in the industry, there's a lot of them there. If you look at my consulting staff that we have from, I do consulting. If you look at the consulting staff on there, granted that I'm using an old form software, so that it's not as pretty as it used to be. But if you look at it, there's a pretty famous staff of a lot of famous people, producers and songwriters, as well as a lot of people in music.
That's awesome.
That have been they're on the staff, which is great because it helps out new up and coming artists. We try to help as many as possible, get to the direction they need to go in the right ways.
Right. So have you ever gotten like a email or a thank you at the end of a band going all the way through and making it?
Yes.
Anybody we would know of?
Yeah, but
Can't say I got
there's
you.
a few you probably would know of. Yes,
You got to search it on Bing.
Bing. I go to Bing.
You'll get those details on Bing.
So do you approach it as like an
Bing or Google?
You know what the thing about Bing is?
Mostly
When
Bing, though.
Bing's on your computer, you can't get it off.
I
you
can't believe
can't.
Bing didn't take off Bing Bang Bong. Right? I mean, God damn it.
That should be perfect.
I can't
Somebody make a
believe- we
phone
should
call.
all be on Bing.
That's the jingle.
Bang Bong.
There's $1 million jingle.
well,
Hey, Tom, I got a quick question for you. What's the last 2 songs you played on your radio today?
Actually, honestly, was the last two. Let's think about this. God, because I play music all the time.
I figured.
What was it that I was listening to? I think it was Tiny Dancer was one of them.
Right.
You trying to get your Elton John tickets today? Is that what was going on?
Thank you.
Yep, I gotcha.
And the other one was actually Headley. For the Nights I Can't Remember, I think is what the name of that song is.
Right on.
Yeah. All right. Good for
So
you.
I have an ecliptically all over the board. I listen from new music to going back to actually, I'll tell you what, I'm a big Elvis fan.
Right on.
So I go back.
Everything in between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You a
anything in
vinyl guy,
between.
Tom? You vinyl?
Yeah, vinyl. I love vinyl. I think it's great.
Oh, I can't wait to get into vinyl. I got to dial some vinyl in.
Speaking of, you guys get a bunch of good stories. Do you know that since the number one band we all know is the Beatles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone know the answer to how many times they got turned down before they got signed?
A lot.
Oh,
I
shit.
did know this at one time.
107.
178.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know why they
Unreal.
got signed?
No.
They did drugs with the guy.
No, they were clean back then.
They were the worst band. Everyone knew it. They were the worst band. And the guy who signed them found out that he was going to get fired the next week. Someone told him he went out and signed the worst band because
Shut
he was
up.
getting fired.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Look
So
at
did he
him now.
keep his job or no?
No.
He showed
And
them.
he signed the best band of all time.
Oh my
Right.
God. He lost
That's
out on a
insane.
lot of money.
Yeah. Talk about the luck, blind luck.
Right.
Wow.
Well, I got to tell you, boys, we might be in luck. We might be on the Tonight Show one day.
Well, we are the worst
Fiddly
podcast.
the Tonight Show.
I love your optimism.
We are the worst
We are
podcast.
in
Maybe
that.
Tom will sign his first podcast.
Yes. Yep.
And we go right to the moon. Right to the moon.
Right to the moon.
Get into movies and do some things there.
Yeah, there you go.
Shit.
Well, I can only think of one way to end this interview.
Live
Let me
studio
sound effect
audience.
board.
Even Tom clapped. Tom clapped.
It's contagious.
You can't help.
I can't help it. I just discovered this feature tonight. and I love it.
Yeah, if you're not smiling after that clap, I don't know.
Honestly, I think you underutilized it tonight, to be honest with you, so far. I'm expecting more.
He's holding back.
Awesome. All right,
Oh,
Tom.
shit.
It's been so
Tom.
much
Yeah.
fun, man.
Tom,
Great
thank
talking
you
with you, Tom.
and best of
so
luck
much.
on all your endeavors.
And
That's
I think
great.
if you see Fiddly Nick on the forums,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to moderate him out
Oh,
of
we'll
there.
be on the
Just get rid of
forums.
him.
Just kick him out.
Musicaddict.org
Just
will be
congas.
on the
Just
forums for
congas.
sure.
Yeah, but make a conga section.
Somebody's looking for Congress. They need a backing band.
I'll make a board for podcasts. You guys can pimp your show.
Oh, right on. Let's do that.
Right.
All right.
Great idea.
Now
I
you
like it.
talk.
Now,
Hey,
I'll make a
wait.
board for it.
Yeah, right on.
Tom, you should see his face. He's so excited.
You guys maybe get better. You can get some different guests come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
We
I'll definitely
appreciate
make a
it.
That sounds
board for
great.
Right now.
I
That'd
love
be
it.
great.
I love
Awesome,
it.
Tom. Have a great
Appreciate
one.
you
Great
calling in, my
times,
man.
Tom. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Later.
Hello?
Hi there.
Hey, Den.
That was good. Fantastic.
It works out very well.
That worked out great. So where are you? So you're in Chicago then?
Not yet.
I'm about to be, so I'm going, it's funny, I work as a journalist, but I'm also going to school for journalism. I've got a lot of different things going on. I took a 5-year break from journalism school to run a company, and then I just kind of quit the company, left it to my business partner, and went back to journalism, and I've been working as a movie critic on the side, so it's very fun.
Brian loves movie critics.
Yes.
Let's talk movies.
Can we talk Space Jam?
Space Jam 2.
The new one?
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Did
new
you see
one's
the new one?
just- Yeah, it's dog shit.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
So Hayden, what's your process? So you're getting into are you just at the movie theater all day long? You got what do they call that? The A-list at the AMC?
You have a punch card?
No, so the way I watch a lot of movies these days is the studios send me screeners.
Yeah.
And they're usually watermarked on my email, so I can't redistribute or share them. It's for their tracking. But I like Warner Brothers and Disney, they usually send me things directly. So I watch everything like from home on my so I do it that way.
I'm going to tell you, he was on to me. He was on to me because I was going to tell him, can you rip it?
That's right.
Can you rip it? Can you rip it? Then he knew. He's like, God damn it, Don's going to ask me.
watermark.
He goes, it's watermarked with my email address.
Don with that good voice is going to ask me to forward
Yep.
Yes,
this.
this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Is there a little bit of under the table
That's what I just asked.
action going on
Got
with
it.
those
Grease in the
mainstream
palm.
guys?
Is there some grease in the palm?
Ooh, got it.
That's what the big
In
boys
terms
call
of
it.
like being
Barebacking?
paid to write positive reviews.
I don't know if it's necessarily getting paid, but if you always want to get the A-list actors to come
Or just
on and
like a
do an
hand job?
article, or if it's a TV guy,
And
they go a
So
little
I had
easy.
an example of this recently.
Okay.
Okay.
Reacher.
I was asked to review. So there's a big website in the United Kingdom called Hey You Guys, and I was working with them, and they came to me and said, "Hey, we have access to a screener of the new Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley movie, Chaos Walking." The movie was garbage, and I initially felt a little bit of pressure to say something positive about it because I was interacting with the Lionsgate PR people, like the people at the studio who sent me the screener directly. And they were like, "Hey, what'd you think of the movie?" Because I think they were trying to use fit for pull quotes to put on the marketing and stuff. And I told her, I didn't like it. Like I told her, like I told somebody at Lionsgate, and they saw it on the website when I published it. I got to be honest with.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh no! You know what? Lionsgate got him.
Yep.
They're censoring it right now.
Fuck
It's
with
censored.
Lionsgate.
You do
Oh,
not
here he
mess.
is. He's back. He's back.
Don't mess with Lionsgate.
You said Lionsgate and you
Yeah.
paused.
Yeah, don't say Lionsgate. Just
Don't
say
fuck
L.
with
Oh, they
Lionsgate.
got him. He's
Yeah, LG.
LG.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
The LG's going to get you
Yeah.
now too. They make fridges
God.
and dishwashers and all sorts of appliances.
I'm just royally fucked now. But corporatization of media is really fucking people. Like I
Yeah.
think that, for example, Fox News gets a bad rep because it's Fox News and it sucks. But also, CNN is really not that much better.
No, it's the same thing,
they both
different side. For
Are
sure.
driven by corporate interest, and the truth. People seem to think the truth is malleable and facts are malleable, and I think that that's dangerous. But I think to answer your question a little bit more directly, I will say that it's not dead, but it's almost underrated. Like, to be a good journalist these days, hard news is almost not a thing anymore because there's people almost always want to put their opinions into things. And if I'm reading a news piece, I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I want to know what's happening.
That's refreshing to hear you say that because it is too much.
Too much wow
opinion.
factor now.
Just tell me what's
Opinion.
going on and
It is
call it a
well
day.
factor.
That's exactly what it is. It's too much opinion, not enough facts.
Yeah.
I agree.
Especially on those cable news networks, not so much like
Yeah.
Well, it's a show. It's almost like reality TV now.
it's become that. But
There's so much when your priorities shift from telling the truth to making money. There's going to be some issues with that. I mean, in journalism school, what they nail down is you can trust, but you also have to verify, right? And there's a saying in the journalism community, and it's if your mother says she loves you, check it out.
That's a great point because my mother, I've done this. My mom used to say she loves me all the time. And I realized that she had a diary that I found underneath her bed. And it said, "I do not love Don."
all right. Well,
And I said, "That was very rude, Mom." And I wrote back, I said, I crossed it out.
In the diary?
Yeah, in the diary. I wrote in her diary.
You wrote, "I love me."
Yeah. And I wrote, "I love Mom."
Poor mom.
Yeah.
Damn it. What was I going to say?
I don't know. But can I ask my second question?
Yeah, you can ask.
Because I think this one's a little bit more. It's a little more easier to answer. Who's your favorite director?
Can I answer with 3 people?
Sure.
Martin Scorsese. I was gonna say Joss Whedon, but he's gotten to in a lot of trouble.
Oh, you like his work.
I know Martin
Yeah,
Scorsese.
you can put him on there. You
Yeah,
can put
who
him
cares
on
if
there.
he got in trouble?
Yeah, who cares?
If you like his work, you like his work.
He likes to fuck.
Yeah. It's a disease.
that's
It's a
good.
disease. It's a disease.
Not wrong
and it's
Yeah,
okay.
He's a sex addict.
yeah. I think you missed the Silva.
Oh, I did.
It is good. De Niro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually in my hometown, weirdly enough, right now. He and DiCaprio are filming a Scorsese movie in Tulsa, Oklahoma right now.
Fuck yeah, that is great news.
That's good.
And
He's
like
doing
those
that
guys.
movie.
living...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because we couldn't tell if you were serious.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, no, that sounded really sarcastic.
It totally did.
totally
did.
I couldn't tell if you had a Tourette's
It did.
episode right
No,
there.
he
or
was
what.
excited.
You got Scorsese
right.
and De Niro in
Doesn't
the
even
same
know
room.
Nick.
We're doing all right in life.
So let me ask you, this is going to be serious. I need to find out what you really think about this movie. The Zohan movie. What did you
mess
think?
with the Zohan.
Don't mess with Zohan. What did you think? I'll tell you. I give it two
Is that
thumbs
Adam
up.
Sandler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he directed it.
The Happy Madison production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, Hayden?
He's got.
I've only seen that movie once, but I will say I think I remember it being funny. Like he'd be standing. Is that the one where he's standing up and it's like just a fake foot comes up when he kicks people and stuff? That one's really funny.
That may be. I don't remember, but it was when
Scooty was in that one. I think.
Yeah.
Is he kicking stuff?
yeah.
I
Scooter
remember
Newt
he's
as well.
washing the ladies' hair.
Oh, yes.
And he's putting the balls. He's putting their balls pretty much on their forehead.
Sunglasses.
What is that, like Arabian goggles?
Yeah, Arabian sunglasses.
Arabian sunglasses.
There you go. Perfect.
All right, I got
It's a
one
family
for you,
show,
Hayden.
though. guys.
Yeah,
This is,
guys. Yeah.
I can't
Settle
believe
down.
Is it really?
No.
Because Don's dropped about 50 F-bombs in the last 5 minutes.
That's it. You must have stopped counting.
We lost our PG-13 rating.
All right.
I'll
so-
tell you,
we really-
by the way, our review, Hayden's doing a review of us right now.
Oh,
we are
screwed.
fucked.
That's 51. That's 51.
Yeah. So real quick too with this, have you who's the most famous person that you've actually met? Actor, actress.
And the Seth Rogen, we interviewed him a couple years ago at Comic-Con, but Sigourney Weaver was probably the biggest one.
Weaver.
Cool.
Have you ever asked them if you could be in their what is that? A gold star? What's the thing? The Walk of Holly, the Hollywood Walk of Fame there, where you could be and you say, listen, let me sign Hayden in there too. You should do that next time. Next time you do that, you say, listen, Sigourney.
Toe print.
I know you got one. I know you already got one, but I know you got a star. Let me put my name in there too. What do you think?
I want to be a star.
Yeah, just put it in there. I think every single person, every actor or actress, just say, listen, let's put something in the contract where you get to put your name in there, your initials. Or maybe just your face print. Just put your face right in
the
there.
whole face.
Yeah, put your face in there. Hayden's been here. Put Hayden's been here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
52.
Is that 52?
It's 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, way too many words.
All right, so
Wait, I was going to go to
Oh,
that.
yeah, you had a
What's your
question.
question?
You got the movies early. Any chance you got your hands on Old yet?
What's old?
No, I haven't yet.
That's M. Night Shyamalan's new
Oh,
movie.
yeah. That does look alright.
Which is, by the
looks
way,
good.
Could be awful or it might be really good.
By the way, it's called fucking Cocoon. That shit came
Yeah.
out
It's a
in the
reverse
80s.
Cocoon, yeah.
It's Cocoon. Yeah, reverse
I
Cocoon.
do love Cocoon.
Or it's Benjamin Button. Is it Benjamin Button or is that the
yeah.
reverse Benjamin
But
Button?
it's on a beach.
Yeah. Oh, it's on a beach?
It's on a beach.
Everything's better on a beach.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I'm watching it then.
I do like
I think it's
Cocoon.
going to be awful, but I got to watch it.
I will
Yeah,
watch
for
it.
sure.
I'll watch it.
And then, so what I can do is I have y'all's email. I can send you a list of things if you want to check out
yeah,
my work.
please do. We'll link them in the show
Or,
notes.
I don't know, how about write a review of us? What do you think?
No.
No?
No, not after this
No.
debacle.
No, but a real review. Don't do like you did with Scott's voice. Like, it's fine. Yeah, he has a great voice. You know, don't do
Yeah.
one of
Don't
those.
bullshit a bullshit.
We're going to have to grease his palm on this one.
Yeah. Nick will give you a hand job. He's
Is it
got
gonna be a sad one or an enthusiastic one?
He'll probably be a little of both.
Sarcastic one.
Sarcastic.
For sure.
How do you do a sarcastic hand job? Is
He'll show you.
No.
it one of the ones you're like, oh, yeah.
We're off the rails. This is not going in.
Nobody told us when we heard grease and palms, we thought it meant that, not money under the table.
We had talked about grease and palms for reviews earlier. God, you guys are
Is
perverted.
that like a facetious blowjob? Like, what the hell's going on here?
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's the way you end a fucking interview.
Yeah, that's
By
how
the
you
way,
do it.
that's how you end an interview.
Way to do it.
And by the way, a movie.
53.
Hayden, I'm going to tell you right now, if
Classy.
you ever see a movie that ends just like this, 5 fucking stars. Across the board.
Oh, yeah.
5 stars. Who gives a shit if the whole fucking of 2 hours sucked?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Fall
matter.
off. Yeah.
How you finish.
Yeah.
It's how you finish. I like that. That's the hand job thing. It's all
Perfect.
about how you finish, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
100% true.
Man.
Done.
All right, my man.
All right.
Well, thank
Well,
you,
this was
Hayden, for
fun.
calling in. It was a blast, and I'm fascinated. We'll be I'm going to get only movie advice from you
I
because
agree.
you guys suck
Yeah.
on movies.
Yeah, we're
You're
terrible.
the worst.
Yeah, we need, you know
I
what?
found a guy. I got a guy.
We
You
needed
got a
a
guy
good
now?
reviewer.
We
We
got a
needed a
movie
good
guy.
reviewer.
And I just want to, I think we need to give Bry some props because he usually has fits when we talk movies.
I know.
at any
That's my
level.
one rule.
You held it down, Hayden.
Yeah.
So props to you, man,
It'll be
for
our
keeping
best
Brian.
episode ever.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm so against it goes on and on and on. I just want to move on to
All
other
right, so yeah,
subjects.
we're going to move on right now.
I'll
We don't
tell
want to
you,
hear about it anymore, Brian.
Not with Hayden, though.
Not with Hayden.
Not with Hayden.
Hayden is a pro.
Hayden's the
He is a
man.
pro.
And
Well, not
I
according
really
to Don.
appreciate his craft.
Yeah, and I think you're right on because this show is supposed to be serious. And a lot of people think it's funny. Yeah. And I get very upset with that because
that's what we're going for.
Yeah,
frankly, I don't see it.
Right, I don't see it either.
We're movie reviewers.
I haven't laughed once. So the guest can't see this, but he's got, honestly, and I've been following him forever, one of the best mustaches.
Mustachio.
That I have ever seen.
He had
the rolly. Yeah, he had the rolly for a while. Yeah, he had the rolly for a little while. The handlebar. We call that the handlebar.
Oh yeah.
In the mustache biz, we call that the handlebar. So what I did is I was so inspired by you. I said, you know what?
Stop.
I'm bringing the mustache back. By the way,
is that why it's here?
That's why it's here. I had a full beard, and guess what? I knew you were coming on, and I said we're gonna have a mustache off.
Oh.
Mustache.
And I'll tell you, honestly, Jeff, I think mine may be nicer.
I don't think so.
I think he's got you by a little bit. Couple shades.
Yeah. All right, so fine. His mustache is much nicer than mine, but I tell you, you have got me now. I'm going to keep the mustache going. I'm going to keep the beard short, and I'm going to do the mustache.
I must ask you a question about this. Does your wife does your wife appreciate the mustache?
She loves the old tickle the taint.
You're going right to it.
Right back to it.
I apologize, Jeff. Usually I'm very professional.
She likes tickle and taint with some bareback.
Yeah, she loves.
I understand. It's with the mustache brings almost
there's an air of mystery.
The character. You start saying things you don't even realize it.
Flavors.
You know, here's what I always say.
Does that bring pressure though? Like if you're doing that,
this is what I told Helen.
Things then.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's
great power. Comes great resresponsibility.
Right.
Ooh. And this is what I've learned with the mustache. Like the beard is a goddamn mess. You could be all over the place. Yeah. You know, you're not sure. You're not sure where you're going.
Precision
but with the
instrument.
mustache, you're laser focused.
So mustaches are built for power.
I would
not speed.
I'll buy all the stock for that.
Thank you.
I'm all in on that idea.
All right.
I'm with you. I like
so
that.
Thank you for the mustache. You've inspired me. I'm going to keep this going. And fuck these guys because they're mustachios haters. And that's all I have to say about mustaches.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you got that out.
Thank you. Every time I see people with mustaches, I'm going to give them the wave. You give them the wave.
You got to give them a wave.
I'm not going to give them the wave. I'm going to give them the old. Nobody can see that, but it's like Andrew, like you move that top lip.
That's like an angry caterpillar up there.
I'm going to give him the wiggly caterpillar.
Who's that villain? The villain that would do that.
Yeah.
There was a villain.
Exactly. The very villain.
Zoinks!
Very villain.
All right, so practice that, Jeff, for when you see Don.
Yeah.
I was going to say we could start like a club or coalition for all these people with mustaches,
coalitions.
but then I feel like we'd start gathering in groups, and then people would be like, "Oh, the pedophiles are just." They're just.
That's a good point.
Or they're going to say
perception is tough to fight.
Or they're going to say there's a lot of undercover cops over there. We got to run. Goddamn cops are over there. Get out of here.
That is the first thing an undercover cop does. Go stash.
That
giveaway.
Because I'll tell you. I got into the shower. I got in the shower the other day when I shaved this thing, and I looked, and I'm like, I almost ran. I started throwing my weed. I'm like, I'm flushing it. It's now. Thank God it was only me.
You didn't flush the bag though, right?
I did. I flushed the whole goddamn thing. All right. Anyway, let's get back to Jeff.
I want Jeff to describe. I mean, I want to hear it from him. Because I've watched your stuff. It's very unique. How should we describe this to our listeners?
Hold on a second. Fucking hilarious, first of all. I
It's
absolutely love it.
a spoken word, but like comedic sense, right?
Oh, my. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I like it.
Going
took
deep
the words right
theatrics.
That's a great question that I am going to keep stalling over. So I definitely use the word theatrical with my work. I hate saying the word almost performance art. I feel like I'm pretentious in saying that because like I'm filming stuff too. But yeah, the best word to put it, I don't know. I also like saying just like absurd or surreal. Those are easy go-tos.
Or just say hilarious. Like I'm going to tell you, I think it's just honestly every single time that I watch all your stuff, I smile.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's
a little
funny.
bit of sarcasm thrown in there, a little dabble, a couple different things. It's great. Yeah.
You got to tell us what's behind the name. This Soup Rocks. Where's that? What's the inspiration there?
Ooh, yeah, that is kind of I started out with the name Brad Pitt Real Merchandise, just because like I thought that was so funny, forcing people to type out like, oh, what's your stuff? Like, I'm Brad Pitt Real Merchandise. Just the idea to me was just so, just one of those stupid, really funny things. And again, I was like pretty married to, like, I loved it, but like my family and friends were like you're actually, like getting some views and like doing some stuff. Like, obviously Brad Pitt's not watching your stuff, but like, God forbid this ever goes somewhere. Let's like maybe not build this tangled web here. So I unfortunately had to bury that one. But I loved it. Like, I even had the full email and everything, like, because just in my mind, like the idea of like, how do we reach this guy? And like him being like, read me off the email, and being like, did you say Brad Pitt Real Merchandise? Like, after they type it in, it's like, Jesus Christ.
I'm typing it in right now.
I had to think of a new name, as you're saying, in the origins. I was just, I don't know the exact, like, whatever spark or whatever, but like, because I try to do something like different.
Soup. A good soup
with
is
each sketch. Like, I know a big part of like
starts with
SNL
the root
and sketch work is like characters, or even like I think Groundlings or UCB. One of them is like very like characters focused and recurring, and like I'd prefer working with ideas kind of more. Like, I'd rather just be like, I come up with a great character, I can come back to it.
Do you whiteboard? Do you whiteboard at all?
Big whiteboard.
Not. I don't own a physical whiteboard, so I guess I can't say no.
So how do you come up with these ideas? Like, do you jot them? Are you a jotter?
Yeah, I jot them. Yeah, in my phone, I have what looks like a schizophrenic's call for help.
Well, listen, I got one for you.
Oh boy,
here it is.
My right one for you.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
This came to me last night.
We're gonna call it Chef Special.
All right.
By the way, you're not using
this
your
one
voice.
Is about neighbors.
Yeah, he's not using his voice.
It's about neighbors.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right.
Are you talking about peeing on somebody's house and peeping in their window? Because I've already done that.
Your side neighbors.
We did send an email to Kaufman. We did.
We got him for that.
The side neighbors, right?
Yeah.
To the right and to the left.
Yeah. You're in the middle.
Yeah, but you always get along with those neighbors because they're part of your tribe. You share a little bit of lawn together.
Yeah.
You got to get along with them.
Yeah.
It's that goddamn guy across the street.
A little bit.
Nobody ever likes the guy across the street.
No, because you have the street is like a barrier. And
Yes.
you're just looking at him.
Yeah, judging
I like my
him.
neighbor across the street. I always walk over there and talk.
The guy with the
So wait a minute.
Not that
the
guy.
cutoff
Does he like
sleeves.
that? Does your neighbor like that?
I love. I'm going to tell you right now. I love what you're throwing out here, but I'm going to go a different thing. I hate my two neighbors on both sides of me because they're terrible people. But I will tell you this: I love my
Guy
across the street
Okay,
neighbors.
great
but
guy.
every time that they go out to get the mail, I won't cross the street to talk to them. I will literally just like
stand
there's a
there.
barrier,
And the
like
cars
it's
drive
lava.
by and you
yeah,
stop
and I'm
your-
yelling and I'm yelling. Yeah. Hey, how's everything going?
I bet you if you took a poll, 8 out of 10 Americans hate their across the street neighbor.
I thought you were going to say if you took a pole and jumped over the
I
street.
thought you were a pole jolt.
Yeah, I was
pole
pole
vault
vaulting
across.
over the street. I could get over the
Oh, you
lava.
ever see the guys that climb to the top of the pole and they bend
Yeah.
all the way down? Maybe do one of those.
I'll bend and I'll say, hi.
Ooh.
How's
And then it bends up. Ooh. You have to. You're only there for a second.
Yeah,
or
one
two.
comment. You got to get it.
You gotta go.
I give a high five or an attaboy, and I'm right back into my driveway.
Little fist bump.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'd like to see you make a sketch of you arguing with your across the street neighbor.
That's a good one.
That is a great
That's it.
sketch.
That's
That
all I
is a
want.
great sketch.
No, I like that. That is smart. That's a good jumping off.
Judge his,
I agree with
judge
you.
his lawn because you walk out in your driveway, you look across the street. Oh, guy left the fucking
Look at that guy.
yeah.
Look
He
at that
left
guy.
the goddamn lawnmower out.
Got another
What an
one for
idiot.
you. Got another one for you. Somebody's walking the dog. Dog pooped. You see it. You're out
Oh,
there.
happens all
Dog
the
pooped.
time.
Nobody wants to pick it up.
They don't pick it up.
They don't pick up the goddamn dog poop.
Really?
Oh,
You know what?
Yell. You yell.
Oh no.
Game.
I take the dog poop and I
a
run
fit of-
after them with it.
It's a fit of rage
Yeah.
that comes on. I don't know what it is, but it is.
I
That's
give
one
them
of the things.
What
a
is it when you
trigger.
go to? Is it Ash Wednesday? I give them the poo. The
Yeah,
poo
poo Ash
Thursday.
Wednesday.
I give them the poo Thursday. I just put it right on their forehead.
Yeah.
So everybody knows.
And you say
Big
you're
steamer.
welcome. You say you're welcome and nothing else.
Jeff and I are mustache brothers. All right, don't hate that you're not, part of the mustache.
He
team.
literally has a mustache as I look at him.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Give me 2 days. I'm in the mustache club.
You are not going to be in the mustache club.
I'm coming in.
Damn it! There's another one, Jeff. Are you writing these down? You can have so many great things.
I'm pooping on my dog across the street. I think is.
Yes. On a pole vault.
No, I like those.
Poop on the
Those are all
dog.
good.
No, you're one upping us there.
Poop on the dog, you pull over across the street, and you beat up your neighbor.
Pole vaulting. Yeah.
With the pole, with the giant pole. Yeah.
With the pole. All right. Sounds like a winner to me.
Yeah.
That's got 10K views.
Suburban America.
I contact you guys like, hey, so I need bail.
We're going to make a
Last video,
reenactment.
I think it's hilarious. Several people don't.
Where do we find you? How do we find you?
I'm mostly on YouTube and Instagram at This Soup Rocks. That's where I ply my trade. I'm building a website as well. I've been working on some animated projects as well. So a little sneak peek there. So yeah, just building a home base. So that'll be kind of coming soon. But as of now, I'm just basically on social medias and YouTube, Twitter, you name them.
That's awesome.
Go yell it in the street, make a bat signal with like a bowl of soup, and I'll appear, you know, like 5 to 7 business days.
No, I'm just going to put a mustache in the air. Just a mustache.
That'll get me there faster. That's
Yeah.
like the selection where you can get there a little bit faster.
Well, we're going to send a lot of people your way, my man. You're going to have to, that's going to be a big pot of soup.
You're going to have to beat them off with a stick.
You're
Or you're going to have to
the
feed 'em.
ladle. He beats them off
Beat
with
him with
ladle.
the ladle.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Tom Selleck might have the best dick bumper of all time.
All right. Well, he will disagree with you. He doesn't like dick bumping. No. Just FYI.
He told you that?
He did. I had a
Tom
conversation
Selleck
with him.
has the best mustache of all time.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, he's one to take inspiration.
He
from,
is.
man.
He is. Well, and I'm gonna get there next time we talk, Jeff. Just wait. You're gonna see some
Ooh,
things.
I like that. I'm excited. Yeah.
I'm only
excited to
listen.
see the
I'm
next
in.
phase.
I'm going to pass
I'm
you
only-
up by Friday.
I'm only 18, so my hormones.
The towel's
I'm still
coming
growing.
for you.
The towel's
Nowhere
coming.
to go but up. Nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, so you're giving me inspiration. Jeff, hey, this is fantastic. Thank you so much
Jeff.
for joining us, man. You've made, like I said, you made our night.
Absolutely. It was an honor being on here, and hopefully I can be on again. And
No
big
doubt.
fan. Can't wait to listen. And yeah, thank
Same
you so
here.
much, you guys.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks,
Keep up
Jeff.
the good work,
Thanks,
man.
man.
All right.
Of course.
Later.
Thank you.
Later.
Later.
Later, brother.
Bye.